Well, President Trump is speaking out about the shooting. Last night at his Florida resort, the president called the shooting an act of evil and ordered more troops to be deployed in Washington. Nancy Cordes is in West Palm Beach. Nancy, you've got new information this morning about the suspect. So what are we learning?
We are learning, Kelly, that this suspect was a leader of commandos in the Afghanistan war and that he worked closely with U.S. and British forces. Here in Florida, President Trump announced last night that he is putting an indefinite pause on all immigration applications for Afghan nationals. You may remember images like these from 2021, marking the U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan and ending America's longest war as the Taliban regained control of the country. In a social media post Wednesday, Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem said the suspected gunman in the shooting of 2 National Guard members came to the U.S. through a Biden-era program to evacuate Afghan nationals, including many who had worked with the U.S. military. A DHS official tells CBS News the suspected gunman was granted asylum earlier this year on humanitarian grounds. One of the suspect's former Afghan colleagues tells CBS News the suspect was a commander who led a unit of Afghan commandos and special forces in southern Afghanistan and worked closely with U.S. and British forces. The former colleague says the suspect was a, quote, tough and solid commander who fought against the Taliban and helped escort and protect supply convoys. That same former colleague says the suspect had been deeply troubled and upset after the killing of a close friend who was also a commander in Pakistan by unknown armed men. Last night, in a social media post, President Trump says that he wants to re-examine every single person who came to the U.S. from Afghanistan during the Biden administration. He also said that he is requesting that an additional 500 National Guard members be deployed to the nation's capital in the wake of this shooting. Adriana.